mojo. I bounce back, no pogo. Unhappy, no homo. New brands, no logos. Money on my juggler, natural hustler. Think I need a smuggler up in Russia. You could be my butler, shine my cutler. Shout out to Oyenda, that's the guzzler. Okay, next thing, my life is a wet dream. I call it a sex scene. The bag is a nice tease. I tried to escape. My life is an X-ray. I'm sorry, a sex tape. You only get one take. Quiet on the set, please. And it's like I get this tightness in my chest, like an elephant. Try it, oh, I feel it. Trying, keep it trying, keep it trying. Oh, I feel the silence. Keep it quiet, keep it quiet. Oh, somebody's watching me. Anxiety, anxiety. Oh, I feel anxiety.
How's everybody doing today? How are you on this beautiful Friday? It's Friday, that's what they say anyway. Today is October the 3rd, 2025. And has it been going down on Facebook? Holy shit. All right, I'm glad I'm over there, in the bushes. But whoa, whoa. How you guys doing? Hi, Taylor. Hi, Eric. Hey, Petty. AC New, Lady K, that's me. Hey, that's me. Miss Robinson, Too Much Mom, Gidget, Bonnie, Kai, Mama. Hope you guys are doing well today. And you know what I forgot to do? Let me see if I can do it from my phone here. It's a wide open chat, so you know. Your mom turned 86 today. Happy birthday to your mom, Taylor. So I don't know if you guys have been over here on the Facebook, and I did a couple of shorts, but then Larry has now been posted onto the gentleman Brian Cody. Okay, he's been posted, and they're speaking. Now, there's another person that has decided to insert theirself into the situation by the name of Sunny, and she's got a few things to say about us content creators, okay? All right. Right, Debbie? I'm like, so I have a few things to say. What do you think you're doing? You created a page, you're putting audio and video up of them and inserting yourself. I mean, am I missing something here? Talk about doing God's work. Talk about doing God's work. Oh my goodness. Sonny said, I'm going to have you do me a favor. If you don't mind, I didn't. There you go. Okay. Um, you don't have to keep it, Sunny side. I didn't let my mods know. Anyways, so we're going to get over here. We're going to get to it. I'm a little bit disorganized today because I'm going to be honest with you guys. After I got off a stream yesterday evening, I feel like I'm getting a little, my voice probably sounds raspier than what it normally does, but I feel like I'm getting a little bit of a cold. Um, so I apologize if I sound like I have the sniffles and stuff. Um, I'm not under the influence of anything but coffee and water. Um, but I feel like I'm getting a little congested. Is anyone else kind of feeling a little icky? Icky? If you think about it, we are just a bunch of friends getting together and gabbing about stuff. We aren't inserting. That's what we're doing. I'm gabbing about what all these other people are putting out here, okay? I go and, well, I really like to follow the crime part of it, like potentially a crime, the fraud about it, and see how it all unfolded. Now that interests me, right? Um, We must pray when we fast. That is probably a good idea. I would be praying uh, that I won't pass out when I fast because, my blood sugar gets low. But anyway, but thank you for that advice. That is really good advice, though, honestly. I'm just saying. Um, did you read her story? We're going to get to it. We're going to read it all on here because some people say that they don't have Facebook. So I got to do due diligence over here. We got to read it for the people. We got to read it for the people. We got to read it for our friends on our computer. Charles. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna have to get that stuff. I thought maybe I could sleep it off, so I slept in. Well, actually, I got up early, but I slept in compared to what I normally do. But I went to bed super early, so I thought, and ate some stuff with some onions and orange juice. But I'm gonna have to get over there. I hate to take medicine, though. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I will do whatever it takes not to take the medicine, the pills. Okay? I don't like it. So, anyways, enough about moi. All right, you didn't come over here to listen to my aches and pains, honey. I do feel like I'm snotty. I'm snotty. I am a little snotty, but so I apologize, guys. I really do. All right, so here we are. We're gonna start with now this who this guy is, so you guys can see. I'm not trying to claim this as my content. He's a real big stickler about people knowing who he is, and he's a real big stickler about make sure you tell people what I did this. You get all the credit, my guy. All credit goes to you, good or bad, my guy. Okay. Let me get me a cough drop. I don't. I don't. Hey, Beezer. Hey, Debbie. I didn't say hi to you. Um, yeah, I sound rough. Feel like I've been out all night on the damn tirade. All right, so we're gonna skip past Larry's and we're gonna go jump right down to um. Well, I didn't watch the one of Betty, but we'll watch all of these here real quick. All right, so this is not my content. This is his content. We are, using under the Fair Use Act. I hate to put these people up on screen, but we got to watch it so we can hear what she says. All right, I'm gonna put it up here.
Hi, my name is Betty Rocha, but everybody knows me as BJ on social media. And I've been falsely accused of abusing some of my family members, which did not happen. I've never hit my dad. I've never hit my Aunt Betty. I've never hit Lorraine. I've never hit my Uncle Ray or my cousin Timmy. Yeah, there was an incident that happened, but I had hit him on accident because I was trying to get the dog off of him. And our goal is to secure a new location.
So, any do you take some antihistamine? Not yet. I'm gonna send my husband to the. Boy, I actually feel worse that I got up here, but we'll get through it. I'm sorry. I'm so. I feel bad. You guys got to listen to me. Um, so I'm taking this was last night. Um, maybe it was pre-recorded and he uploaded it, so we can't really say. Um, but here's my thought. Well, I'll tell you my thought after we listen.
For Betty and my dad and the other ones to come home to. And I will stay here. But we just want our family back. Because
So am I hearing this right? Yeah, they did, Mama Bear. So am I hearing this correctly? That she's saying that she'll stay there, and I'm apparently in the trailer with the addition. That's I always say a house, but it's actually I want to make sure because people like to correct me, and I'm okay with that. I will make sure that I say it right. Where the Whitakers currently live and where we've seen the film and the lives happen is a trailer with an add-on addition. Okay, so the the bones of it is actually a trailer. Okay, so with an add-on, it's not like a house. It's a house. I call it a house because that's where they live. A home's a home, right? So It is a trailer with an additions added on. Okay, that's where they live, and she says she's gonna stay there if they get they get the Whittaker family, Ray, Lorraine, Timmy, Betty, a new place to live. She'll just stay there. Well, there's still some issues because no, just I don't know if that okay.
because it's not been the same since they've been gone. I wake up during the middle of the night thinking I hear my Uncle Ray hollering for me, because he always come over and hollered at the camper to see if I was home or to see if I was asleep. But he would come over every morning and make sure we was there. And I miss hearing Lorraine say, "Mommy, Mommy." And I miss hearing Timmy say, "Lou, Lou."
And I'm just gonna tell you, people need to view this with an open mind. They may not believe her, they may not. But I'm going to tell you, not every single day of their life was horrible with BJ around. She is an addict. She has got addict behavior. She has addict tendencies. Has she done bad things to this family? Absolutely. But there are many people in the United States of America that have family members, parents, sons, brothers, uncles, aunts down the line, relatives that are addicted, and they still love them. They don't love the drug, they love the person that was once before the drug. And people have a hard time separating that. There was a person before they got addicted to drugs, okay? I'm not giving her a pass. I'm not giving her a way out. But not everything that comes out of her mouth, people need to be like, oh, sick bitch. Okay? What I'm saying is, I'm sure she does miss it. I'm sure there is a lot of guilt there. I don't know if she's high right now. I'm not an expert in that area. I'm not an expert in shit, okay? Except taking care of my own self. But I will say that there has got to be some sort of guilt here. Yes, she's probably disappointed because she's done wrong. Yeah, she's probably looking for her next fix potentially. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you there's probably some sort of guilt. I don't know how deep it runs, but hey, let's listen to her.
It just bothers me so bad that I was falsely accused for something I didn't do. But
I don't know if she put her hands on these folks or not. And she should never. BJ, if you did, don't do it again. And if you were asked to leave the premises, then get the hell out. If Adult Protective Services say they can't even come home for visits, they can't come see Betty, all that because you're there. Do your family a favor and remove yourself. Get yourself clean and get yourself into some damn help. That's all you got to do, man. You're not the first addict that ever got clean. Let me fucking tell you. Okay? There's many a people walking the face of this earth that had something like this happen in their life and they decided to get their shit together. Get your shit together.
we just want our family back together because it's not been the same.
I'm looking for brothers and sisters. I want them to come back home. I can hardly sleep after night. I thought I was going to sleep, but I don't. I lay awake in bed before I ever go to sleep.
Oh, that makes me sad. And people want to have shit to say. Betty this, Betty that, Betty this, Betty that. Oh, for the love of God, give it a rest, people. Okay, she's done what she's done through the years. She's in her late 60s, early 70s, I believe. Not sure. Okay, but she's not fucking 40. And she's committed her life doing what she could with what she had. Could she have done better? We all fucking can. Tell me one person out here is absolutely 100% had a perfect life. They've done everything perfect in your life. Well, damn, you got a free ticket to heaven, ain't you?
I just want them back home because I miss them. Every night Louise holler at me. I go there and see what's wrong with her.
Right, chick out.
And
Say
she
it.
want me to cover over with the blanket. And Timmy hollers at me sometimes too, come in there. I go in there and check on them, see they're all right. And they are. And I just miss them.
Amen, Anthony.
I love them. I took care of them since I was 12 years old. People think People think I didn't, but I sure did. And I miss them. I want to come back home.
Yeah, I bet she does. Even if that's not even possible, it doesn't mean that the desire isn't there for Betty. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if they're going to be able to come back home or not. But that doesn't mean that the desire isn't there. You know what I mean? She misses her family. You know, they can't even have freaking visitations or anything yet because it has to go through the court. And it's sad. I don't
I mean,
care.
I don't.
I just got to be honest with you. It's sad. It's sad. I'm trying to turn this down on my ears because it's hurting my ears. It's so loud. I don't, hopefully you guys can hear it.
I don't think it's right because they're exploiting my family. I
But you
invited.
didn't. Let me tell you something, sister. See, I'll stand up for you on getting you some help. But let me tell you, honey, you enjoyed all that damn money, girl. Now don't you sit there and act like you didn't like it when Mark was around. You was nickel and diamond them. You was a nickel and a diamond, honey. Yes, you was. So you cut that shit out, BJ.
We invited you down here. We asked you to come here. You're not exploiting my family. You was invited. I also want to throw a thank you out to Creep Appalachia for being Team Whittaker, and we very appreciate that.
That's awesome because we like Creepalachia.
Yeah, and I read the post that my dad just said about where you had posted about them exploiting my family and stuff, and my daddy really liked that post too, because we don't have internet down here where we're at. If you come here and you're asked to leave, and if you don't leave, state police will be called. That's what they informed us to do.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
All right, you have a good
You
night
too, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Brian.
You're welcome, Betty.
I mean, I don't think.
So there's the next part of it. But for me, I'm like, now you cut it out. You cut it out. Exactly, sugar. I mean, she did some shit. You know what I'm saying? She did. But it's time. The gig is up, BJ. Look at what potentially you have a hand in. Potentially. I'm not accusing her of shit. I'm saying potential. Okay? It is time. BJ. B to the fucking J. Get in and get yourself some help, girlfriend. And stay away for like a year in recovery. You know what I mean? And then let your family, it's going to go where it needs to go because you got adult protective services involved. And all these Tom, Dicks, and Harrys out here talking about going to go in and scoop in and save the world for the Whitakers. It is past that stage now, in my opinion, from my observation. All right. Anyone that's swooping in, talking about doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that, do you not think that the day that Betty gets there, they're going to give her advice on what she needs to do the first court appearance that she has, if she's had one or not? She knows what needs to be done. Do you not think that the adult protective services are not going to give her assistance where it needs to be done to help her in whatever decision they make? So the lady that is over there running the Miss Betty page has really yanked my chain. Just going to be honest with you, because she's acting like she got an attitude now because somebody else decided, this guy here decided to go and put them on film. You had them on record. You drove 5 or 6 hours to take them to an attorney, and you knew that they were going to need money. You don't know this family. You got into their business and aired it out on social media. You're no better, man. No one can keep their freaking mouth shut. But they're out here doing God's work. This shit drives me nuts. Maybe this isn't the day for me to do this because I'm in a pissy mood.
I'm gonna get him back. Don't worry about that.
We're going to go to court and everything,
Yes, I'm gonna go to court.
and we're going to fight till the end to get them back.
Yeah, I am.
I miss them.
Well, I miss him too.
We all do.
Yeah. I'm reading the chat. I'm just not highlighting it, guys. I'm
People
sorry.
say he act like they don't take their own business. They been somebody else's.
Yeah, people that don't
Brutally
even
honest,
live
I
around here
was.
think they know
I
what
gotta
court
stop this
date
for a
is.
second. Brutally honest, I tried to download that Sunyo, because we want to make a song about your three-legged cat that's called Cooter Brown, and it won't let me like create a thing. Am I doing something wrong? If it is, let me know in the chat, because I'm trying to create the damn song about your three-legged cat. That's named Cooter Brown. Sorry, I had to interrupt that. I didn't want to forget when I seen her in the chat. That's Betty talking. The one that was talking in the previous, I don't know how, because I know there's a lag. But the one that's in this current video right here is Betty, I think.
I know.
You had court yesterday.
BJ and Betty.
Did you know that?
No,
That's what this Amy Crown put out there. You had court yesterday.
Yeah.
I didn't have court yesterday. Whoever put that out there is wrong.
I know. We know when the court date is, but we ain't gonna let nobody know.
I know. That guy, but he knows. He knows on how I don't know how he knows that, but he does.
Because we don't need every damn Tom, Dick, and Harry at the courthouse when we go to court.
Well, his paper knows.
How'd he find out?
I think he'll know.
How you find out everything?
How he found out everything goes on down here then.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I think they got a camera or something hid in there.
I told you they had a camera somewhere about where we're at. Everybody told me they got a camera in the house.
I really honestly do think it because
Wow.
he knows everything that goes on here.
Oh, that,
Shit that even happens in the house.
Patrick can tell you what happened in the house, everything. I think he wouldn't put one in there.
Him or Eric.
Them Eric Wiggins caller's gone.
you know that thing just fly ran over?
This is like real recent, Eric. This is like the last 48 hours, I'm going to assume. So she's talking about the court date that's coming up for Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray.
That drone?
That drum, you get everything in the house right there.
I won't get him back. Don't worry about that.
So we're going to listen to it again all the way through without me
We're going to go to
interrupting.
court and everything?
Yes, I'm gonna go to court.
And we're going to fight till the end to get them back?
Yeah, I am.
I miss them.
Well, I'm looking too.
We all do.
People say here they because they don't take my own business. They been somebody else's.
Yeah, people that don't even live around here think they know what your court date is.
I know.
You had court yesterday. Did you know that?
No,
That's what this Amy Crown put out there. You had court yesterday.
I didn't have court yesterday. Whoever put that out there is wrong.
I know. We know when the court date is, but we ain't gonna let nobody know.
I know. That guy, but he knows. He knows on how I don't know how he knows that, but he does.
Because we don't need every damn Tom, Dick, and Harry at the courthouse when we go to court.
Well, his paper knows.
How'd he find out?
I think he'll know.
How you find out everything?
How he found out everything goes on down here then.
Yeah, I think I'm going to.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I think they got a camera or something hid in there.
I told you they had a camera somewhere about where we're at. Everybody told me they got a camera in the house.
I really honestly do think it because he knows everything that goes on here.
Oh, that,
Shit that even happens in the house.
Patrick can tell you what happened in the house, everything. I think he wouldn't put one in there.
Him or Eric.
Them Eric Wiggins caller's gone.
you know that thing just fly ran over?
That drone?
That drum, you get everything in the house right there.
All right. So let me put you guys on mute for just 1 second. Sorry, guys. I was giving my husband the Walgreens order. I'm getting sick. Shit. Oh, I don't like it. So he heard me and he's like, "Yeah, you need me to go get you some medicine." I'm like, "Yeah." All right. So here's the next one. So what do you guys think about that, man? Like for real. Do you guys think um that's some truth to that. I wonder how, unless that they're pretty close. Charles, I don't know what kind of internet service Patrick has, and it might be close enough that they can connect. Because I'll tell you why I say this. I have fiber optic Wi-Fi. I can go to my neighbors, which is probably a good city block, and connect to my Wi-Fi and use my laptop there. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Because he didn't have Wi-Fi, and I was helping him with something. He's an older gentleman, and I'm like, well, I'll bring my Wi-Fi down here and connect to your Wi-Fi. And I brought my computer. He's like, well, honey, I don't got Wi-Fi. I said, oh, but mine popped up, and I said, well, oh, looky here. So I don't know. I don't know, but that is a good. That's I would think the same. Um, but how invasive is that? And do you think it's went to that level, guys? Or they're just being kind of paranoid, which I would understand why they would be paranoid. I mean, look what's been taking place here. You know what I mean? People calling her home, people driving by. You know what I mean? So I understand it wholeheartedly why they could potentially think that and it not be true. But I, I, I don't put anything past anybody anymore. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's the hot spot. If there's a camera, it probably came from Patrick. I don't want to blame anyone. This is all speculation. Whatever is said in the chat is based on our opinions and our opinions alone. Nothing here is going to be stated as a fact. Do your own research, people. All right? This is not a legal stream. This isn't a fact-based stream. It's some people coming together talking about our opinions. That's it. Okay. So let's listen to Larry. I know that's so interesting, Misty. I'm like, hopefully I said hi to Beezer. I don't know if I did. And did you hear what I don't know if you know much about this Suno, Suno. And another thing I want to tell you guys too. I don't know if you guys are subscribed to Pindar, but she put a community post up. She emailed me something that I printed out today and emailed. Go over to her page, her community post, and if you want to be a part of that to help, get something changed so people can stop exploiting the Whitakers, she has wrote up something. She'll email you what you need. So there's that. I gotta say things as it comes to my mind, or I'll forget today. Sorry. He could have an audio recorder in there. Maybe he's just listening. There's a lot of things that he could have in there. Something as small as a damn pinhead. Yes, Beezer, I heard that today too. I was sent a clip because I was also sent a clip that it was told to come and mass report my channel as well a week ago or so. Okay. I've contacted YouTube personally and let them know that and I shared them the clip. I uploaded it and let them know that it was told by another content creator to mass strike my video. I got a email back, which I have be more than welcome to share with you guys, that's saying I'm doing a fantastic job on my channel and I am in a special program with YouTube. Okay, I will be more than happy to share that with anyone that would like to see it. And they are used to people mass striking. It happens all of the time, and it is 100% against terms of service on YouTube. See what happens a lot of the time, Beezer, is people create channels and they're pros at it from the day they hit live, and they don't really read the terms and services and what all that details. They don't understand what a parody is. They don't understand what a review is. They don't understand that what copyright is. They don't get it. Okay, so people like myself that's been around a couple of years, we understand it and we know where to go to report and to protect our channels. Okay, so I also was told that the federal agents are going to come and get me. I made sure I mopped and cleaned my house so my husband wouldn't have to do it for a couple of weeks and made sure I have cash for compensatory money. You know what I'm saying? So it is 100% against terms of service. So I'm just going to put that out there. I don't like talking about the person we're talking about because to me, he's irrelevant. And I said it, and there you go. Take it and fucking cry about it if you want. This guy, like there are bigger fish in my life to fry than his ass. And I let YouTube know. I made he's not the only one that has a direct communication, that we have a direct email we can email. You don't really talk to anyone at YouTube. It's like a freaking bot message, okay? It's just a freaking bot message. All right, he's not the only one with the email, man. And what he said, he called me. He also said in his chat and allowed his chat to call me bad names as well. So I can get him for defamation if I would like. This can go both ways, but really, fuck off. Stay away from my channel. I don't go into yours. Stay the fuck out of mine. And anyone that's been over here with me and decides that they want to partake in that chat when they're talking about me, well, I see who the fuck you are, okay? Just keep that in mind.
Hi, I'm Larry Whittaker. Everybody know who I am. And I don't like to appreciate what people put out there, even Patrick and Eric. Most of them, all that are damn liars the way they are. They come in, got our brother, sister, and my nephew took it out of the house.
Sunny
I
side,
don't like that.
I've been rough over here for
And
a
I
pimp.
tried my best to try to get them back, everything. And people coming out of town come here and try to tell us what to do. And I don't appreciate that. And we have got a woman from North Carolina.
And I think the woman from North Carolina that he's talking about is that one chick, that Suni or Sunny, whatever the hell her name is, Suni. I'm missing the good stuff. I'm missing the good stuff. See, I would rather be in the chat and talk with you guys. I don't mind where people go. Let me clarify. I don't mind where people go to get their information. But if they partake in the chat why he's disrespectful and not stand up for the person that they always hang out with, I find that rude. They're partaking in the hate.
Could come up this weekend and tell us what was try to build a house and try to tell me we don't own this part of the land property where we got the trailer at. She told me it won't to
Pindar. Hopefully if she comes in here, Mama Bear can tag her, or any of the body that wears a blue dress in here, they're able to tag her channel, and then you just go to her community post. But it's Pindar. She has a community post, and then you can be a part of the solution.
CDL this morning. She said we don't own it. And I was looking for the OD. I found it when I was going through some paperwork. I found the OD. It's my mom, dad's names on it. And
Hey,
some you can read and some you can't. Because it's old paper. It is. My dad bought the house in 59, I think.
Mama Bear got it. So
And when they got up, the deed made up, on there, it was 69 when they handed it to my dad. It got people my dad bought the house off of. And we've been here, living here ever since in 59. I moved up here when I was a little kid, I guess about 3-4 years old. And I was raised here until I got 19. I got married, left home. And my wife fell in love up in the mountain. I brought her back home.
Right?
And 2001, I moved back. Then I had my heart attack in 2004. My wife, in February, my wife stuck with me till she passed away in October, no, June 14, 2004. 4 months after I had my operation, she was still with me. And she's still with me in my heart and in my mind. I think back sometimes, think about her sometimes, you know. An old home place where my brother, younger brother, built a house, 4-room house. We moved there. We took our grandkids there. Everything. Love me so much, I want to get a new home where I can get them back. And I don't appreciate what the welfare people done. They lied to us at first, and then 4 days later, they come back, took the kid. They told me back that, oh, we just gonna go take them and get a check out. And then when they was leaving, they said, we taking the kid. After they told us 4 days early, they wasn't here taking the kid. And 4 days after, they come took them. I'm like,
That's, my heart. I'm sorry. I'm a softie, probably. I know. But this bothers me because people are giving, someone said it in the chat too, that they think that they're a mastermind of this big scheme. Keep in mind, people, they did not go to social media asking for help. Social media has always came to them, folks, and exploited them. And they live in what I call survival mode. They're going to take whatever they can get. Was money mishandled? Absolutely. But think about this. Have you ever seen the show I Won the Lottery and It Ruined My Life? People don't know how to manage money. Let me tell you something else I learned in my life. Never ask a broke person for financial advice. Why do I say that? They're broke. Why would I want them to tell me how to manage my money if they don't know how to manage their own? I'm just saying, okay? This is my thought, all right? So, you can't hand over thousands and thousands of dollars to somebody and expect them to manage the way you think they should. That's why things needed to be put into place. And I'm here to tell you the way I'm viewing this now, the state needs to step in and block any MFer. Yes, I use this for content. It's no fucking lie. But I can move on to something else, okay? There's all types of shit happening in the world. But in my opinion, the state needs to step in and say, no more video at your house. Because it is not being handled appropriately. They need some professional people, counselors, people that are educated and have degrees in psychology, PTA, all of it, to come and help this family. This family has been totally destroyed by social media. Completely destroyed. Let's not even talk about their living condition. That's not our business. I don't come into your house and ask you how you wipe your ass. I don't come into your house and do a white glove test at your house, do I? Hell no, I don't. None of my damn business. These people have been brought to social media, and you just heard them. We don't have Wi-Fi. They have no idea exactly what's going on with their name attached to it. They have not a fucking clue. And there needs to be put a stop to it. I blame every single person that's sticking a phone in their face. Yes, we want to hear about it. Absolutely, we want to hear what they have to say. But when is it going to stop? Is this exploitation? Is this right here exploitation? Or, it's just some adults getting on film telling their story. Was what they were doing to the Whittakers exploitation? Is there anything called, digital dignity at all for people that are elderly and that have disabilities? Is there anything such a thing? Should there be? These are some questions that we need to ask. I'm sorry. I'm pissed off because as we go through this shit, you guys are going to see some really bad stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry if I'm pissing some people off and rubbing them the wrong way today, but I want to tell you what. This right here, I don't know. Let's just keep going. Maybe because I'm sick. My my mind might change tomorrow. All right, let's see. All right, so what we're gonna do now? Let me put up a screen thing so I can do what I gotta do. Absolutely, this was exploitation. Our vulnerable need to be protected. I believe that Mark told Betty to. You keep asking for money. There's gonna be nothing for the house. I'm angry too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And there was, and we seen all the money. We showed all the money the other day on a live. Like there was money put in. They keep asking for money. I don't think that they understand exactly what was going on. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think, in my opinion, yes, my throat hurts. Yes, it does. But it feels better because I have these Linden Wild Cherry uh, cough drops. They're good. I just keep popping them in, honey. Okay. My husband went to the store to get my thing for my. I have a one of those Vicks vapor machines, but I didn't have any more liquid Vicks that you put in it, so he went to get me that, and I gave him a list of stuff. So, I need to get in a better mood. I'm a little bitchy. Shit. I was not going to go live today, but I was like, you know what? I'm pissed off. You get the pissed off me today. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head on over to this group called Miss Betty. Okay? Let me take this little thing off so y'all can see all its glory. Okay, so I taught myself something last night too. Thrust that pelvic. Do we need to pelvic thrust? Okay, we can. We can pelvic thrust. We probably need it. It'll make us feel better, right? I have one. I have a different one too. Maybe this will make us feel better. And then for replay crew, because I have a lot of people that watch on replay, you will not hear this. This will be edited out. I'm sorry, but YouTube doesn't like it for copyright claims. But I need to hear it. So here it goes. All right. And this makes me think I'm in my Mustang, honey, with my glasses on and my hat, the top down, rolling over on the East Coast. Okay? That's where we're at. That's where we're sitting right now. So I taught myself something last night. I taught myself if you click onto this lady's name here, all of the posts pop up. I was like, I'll be succotash. Look at me go. Look at me learn the internet. Okay, and I was supposed to find who that is a long time ago, and I can't ever remember. I'm sorry. Oh. All right, so we're going to start from the very beginning, okay? We're going to scroll. This is only her post. It's not all the other rigmarole, okay? It's not all the other rigmarole. Right where it began, okay? I'll let my computer catch up. All right, so we're at the very beginning. Okay. So, got us a beautiful little flower here. I met Miss Betty yesterday. Was it showing? Let me see if it's showing. Yeah, it's showing. All right, I met Miss Betty yesterday and took Miss Betty and Larry to the lawyers. Updates to follow. Okay. All right. So, here's the first. This is her post, and she's saying people out here exploiting her, and that content creators are messed up, and we're all full of shit, and we're terrible people. We're documenting your bullshit, lady. We like to go back and prove people wrong. That's what we do. That's what we do over here. See, you have a right to do what you think's God's work, and I get to do what I think's God's work. And that's prove people that aren't always honest. When you come to the community acting like a bumfuckery, we show the bumfuckery. Okay? It is what it is.
We back. Oh. How are you? You're doing okay? Okay, I'm trying to get things set up so that we can get this attorney hired. And some people are not believing that I know you. No, they said, can you just say that yes, you met me yesterday? Okay, try to get your family back?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm going to try to get that $5,000 for the lawyer.
Okay.
Okay? And I'm going to come
Okay.
see you. I'm going to come see you in a few days.
Well, Larry wanted to get the telephone number to the car, which also the guy.
Who called?
They want you to call him.
Oh, okay. Tell
Oh
him
my
to.
gosh.
Does he know my phone number?
Well, I think that's clear.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, Larry, how are you?
Hi,
Now, I called Betty because I wanted to have permission from her to try to get the money to get the kids home. Okay? No money for me. No money for me. Just to get the kids home.
Now we're gonna write this down. She says no money for me. If this heifer gets up here talking about I need me some gas money, you should have thought about that living 4 hours away trying to help the Whittakers. I need me some supper. I need me an Airbnb. Now she hasn't asked for anything yet, but on this day, okay, she said, and no money for me, no money for me, no spa days, no nails done, no fucking new tires for your flat tire that you have along the route, nothing. If you cannot financially take care of yourself to make road trips, keep your ass at home. Thank you.
And some people didn't believe that I really took you to the lawyer yesterday. No. Some people didn't believe that I took you to see the lawyer yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yes,
You said it.
I know I took you. I just want them to realize that I'm real and that I'm honest and I'm trying to help you guys.
Okay.
Okay? Now,
All right.
I'm going to text Betty or get my phone number from
Hey,
Betty's
see?
phone so that I can call you because she doesn't answer, she said.
Okay.
All right, my friend. I'll see you in a few days, okay?
Oh, you don't want his mother?
I don't want what?
You don't want that state police mother?
Oh, yes. I'll take
Hold
it.
on, I'm going to Papa.
You can barely hear him.
I Corporal J.W. Gilbert.
Yes, I've got his number.
304-256.
Oh, hang on a minute. I gotta fast forward. There's a number, and I do not know whose fucking number it is. We only got the first 3 digits. Let me skip past because hell to the no. Ma'am, let me tell you something about content. That's called a dox. You always, I don't know who the fucking number you just read across the goddamn thing. So, could you not do that again? Protect yourself and other people. I'm just here to tell you. I'm glad I was listening and was right here. Holy shit, fire save the matches about did something that I don't want to do. Did you guys see that? You know, we got a live one here. Oh, the lawyer's number? Yeah, we don't need to, definitely don't need to, could you, just D? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Um, that's not a good idea. I'm glad I got the damn first 3 and I'm like, okay, we skipped over it. We shouldn't hear it again, okay? But I'm going to be right on the stop button. I'm right here.
He told me where you call him, give him his number.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I already called him before this morning. So I'm waiting for him to call me back.
Well, this one, he wasn't know we had talked to someone else, and he said nobody haven't called this morning.
Oh, no, I called him and left a message. He didn't answer. I had to leave a message.
Look what old Dan said over here. I should have read Dan's message over here. It says that phone number that you hear Larry saying in this video, you really might want to edit that out. You guys see it on the thing on the right hand side? I should have read it. I don't read this shit over there. I mean, hello.
Oh, okay.
So I'm expecting him have to call me back
And
tomorrow.
this is ridiculous, recording them without. How did let me ask you another question, Miss Sunny, out here doing God's work. Did you get permission to record them while you were talking to them via phone? Is that not an invasion of their privacy? A little bit. Did you ask them? I didn't hear about you say, "Hey, I'm recording you. Do I have your permission?" Did you guys hear that? Did I miss it? Mm, 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 mm.
Call BJ, you call him.
Well, I have already done it, so we're good.
All right.
All right. They just want to make sure everything is
Let's see if she. Let's see if
legal.
she
You
asked
know
me.
that you're not, somebody's not taking from you anymore.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I love you guys. You guys be safe.
Wow, lady.
All good.
All right.
All right.
Talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye bye.
Okay, well, I guess we don't get permission. We can just. They've been hurt enough. They need to stop. Agree. I didn't see what Pam said. I'm trying to do both. I had to have my finger on the button today, folks, because wowza. We got a live one here. Um, oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, didn't get permit. I mean, this one here, and she's talking about us content creators as she made a whole fucking page under Betty's name. Did you get permission to do this? You say, this is for Betty. This is Betty's name. Blase Skippy. Mm-mm-mm. So here's what she says. Let's kill the rumors. I took Betty and Larry to the lawyers yesterday. We need 5,000 to retain him. A court date has been set to assign court-appointed lawyers for Timmy, Ray, and Lorraine. It is a closed hearing, as it should be. Anything with adult protective services, anything with child protective services is protected court record. Sorry to tell you, you can't FOIA this shit, so don't fucking try. It will not be announced to the public due to the families. It's not because of the family's notoriety. It's because it. Okay, never mind. Y'all believe this motherfucker over here. Why don't you become best friends with her? There are no changes pending against Miss Betty. They were taken for for one reason. Once the order of protection was requested, it was taken as fact that BJ had. Now this, let me tell you, this is nothing factual. This is not a court document. We don't know if this lady knows her ass from the hole in the ground. Okay, we don't know. This is allegedly, this is what this lady's saying. I am not confirming it. I'm not denying it. I'm reading what's on social media. I want to make that 100% clear. All right. So let's continue. Miss Betty stated that on video, Miss Betty had a responsibility to protect her kids. The order was considered dropped when Miss Betty didn't show up. That was changed. You can clearly hear the APS worker tell Miss Betty that on a recording. Miss Betty and Larry have been told BJ must leave the property for any consideration of the kids coming home. More to follow. That was October the 1st at 7:58 p.m. and today is October the 3rd. Okay. Miss Betty has the most beautiful eyes. Fucking weird chick. Let me share. Let me share. I told Miss Betty that I would not take videos without her approval. Both she and Larry looked relieved. I did say with permission, I might post a photo and I would post phone calls with them. Nothing here be without direct permission. Well, we need to hear that permission because you can tell us that the goddamn sky's purple, and unless I see it, I cannot believe it. We've been lied to. No hate speech, no commenting on content creators, and no speculation. This is going to age well, I have a feeling. This is going to age well, I got a feeling. Anyone being negative, causing issues, okay, well, stop. Okay, let's read this. mentioning, okay, here's it says, please, I'm begging you, stop mentioning Eric or Patrick in this group. This is for Miss Betty. We support only Miss Betty and the family. Stop talking about the septic. It's not an option. How does she know? Like, is she just making this shit up? And who gave her all this information? Like, for real? It's not their property. It's a it's on a flood zone. Approval will never be given. Update. New information. Please listen to today's audio. Okay. Stop sharing rumors and untruths. My thoughts right now. Are you guys confused like I am? Do we need to take a break? I'm like, what in the hell? Right? If Johnny Cochran was home, he was alive. He couldn't even get these people back home. Charles, round of applause for Charles. That's bullshit when you don't have the funds. You take what you get, fam. Just more proof it's a scam. Sugar Nova. Oh, Lord. I'm confused. Okay. Okay, get Miss Betty a lawyer to get the family back together. The actual process will take a few months. The lawyer will assist the family property. So he's going to do family court and property. Okay. Yes, that may take some work. If we can't place it on their land, we'll find the land. We are already looking for a trailer. Set up a trust and trustee to assist the family once we get things set up. I like to help each family teach the family normal everyday life. This is just a bunch of shit. She goes, let me share. I'm not a professional. I am not a creator. Well, you are now. You are fucking now. Welcome to goddamn social media. Wow. Now, let me ask you guys. This. If someone was going behind the scenes trying to help, that would be okay, and not videoing and not doing any of this. Because at this point, there's not needed any money, okay, to get the ball rolling. And then all of a sudden, someone pops up and says, hey, here's what's going on. Contacts like Creepalachia. Work with Creepalachia. He's from West Virginia. He is a content creator. He may or may not want to be involved in it. I don't know. And say, hey, we want to get Betty an attorney. Will you help us do that? Would you put us in contact with somebody that you trust to do that and make an announcement? That would be the way to do it. Some nilly-willy chick over here, sunny sunshot, sunny, easy over eggs over here, isn't going to be someone that the community's going to trust. We're going to find out our information about you. I'm just saying. Right, Justy. So we're going to continue on. So hang on, it's coming. So last night at about 22 hours ago, she's decided she's going to talk.
I'm first off, happy things and sad things, and the fact of the matter is that we have been lied to, and you will realize when I tell you everything that happened today, the results of my phone calls, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting how many people have taken from the Whittakers.
Because I think I've watched. Hang on, let me stop this. I think I've watched some of your stuff, but I don't know if I'm messing you up with someone else. If I'm messing you up with someone else, my apologies. But if I am not messing you up with someone else, welcome.
And it's far more than we even realize. And I'm not going to name names, and I'm not going to give hints. But I am going to tell you what officials have said, what I was able to find out, and what we're able to do.
So what the hell are you thinking about all this? I thought I watched some of your videos. So what the hell do you think about all this new information, man? Like, what in the... Who is this chick? And she's coming in like she, out here flying around on a goddamn Superman cape on, gonna do all of God's work all of a sudden. And she's a psychologist. She's a financial advisor. She's a code inspector. I mean, she wears all the hats at once. I mean, do we not? Oh, God. Thanks for answering my question. I did answer it. I don't know. I'm running on sickness right now, but I'm glad I did, I think. Maybe leave it to Beezer. I probably didn't. Are you making fun of me right now? Leave it to Beezer. Girl. What was the question? I will stop right now and answer you. You don't know. I'm having a damn fit over here. So let me ask Pizza what the question was, because I probably totally blew her off. Yes, you did. Oh, the TOS. Okay, got ya. Okay. Yeah, honey, it's against the law. You cannot mass strike. Have your community. Just hypothetically saying, if Mama Bear had a channel, say, everybody, we're pissed off. Let's go mass strike. That's against TOS. You can't do that. And we can turn it in. So let's continue on listening to this lady. Woo, child.
And then collectively, and I keep saying we because I think of us as a group, and that.
Oh shit, we got a Betty. We got us a Betty. We have us a bullhorn Betty. There's always a we, and us and a we.
It's we, all of us. We all are going to try to help the Whittakers, and
Thank you, Beezer.
Our hands are not in our pockets. We're not about getting money for ourselves. And anybody who makes a penny from the Whittakers, these stupid content creators who keep commenting with lies, with absolute lies.
Well, let me tell you.
And
I am not on Facebook as a content creator. I only have TikTok and YouTube. Okay? And let me tell you. Are you including all of us? We're sharing what you people are doing. If you're embarrassed by what you're doing, then stop doing it. I don't comment underneath I don't put negative comments underneath anybody's videos. I just don't, if I like them or not. I just don't do it. If someone else makes a video about said people or persons, I'll be like, I'll josh around about it, whatever. Okay, because that is the video intended for it. But just because I don't like someone's content, I don't feel like I have the right to go into the channel that they created and tell them about theyself. Okay? It's not okay. I just move along because see, I'm an adult. I would not go to Mama's Bear's channel if she created content and be like, you know what, your video is really shitty and I don't like your intro and you need to hurry it up and why do you cuss so much and can you blow your nose and shut the fuck up. It's my channel. I created it. If I want to do Watusi all fucking hour, I will.
I'm going to tell you my whole story in a minute. And this is going to be a group about audio.
Who cares?
And
thank you.
If people
thank you for the $2.
You'll see, you'll hear. And
I'm like Honey Boo Boo Baby. $2 makes me holla. So if that was a good one or a bad one, I don't know. But I'd love me a $2 super chat. I'll take $1. It don't matter. Make me holla, honey.
I hate saying the word transparent. I think some of you already know that. And I think some of you already know that we have a hard row to hoe. And this is not going to be easy because there have been so many people who have come before us who have taken advantage of the Whittakers. And I assure you 100%, everything we do for the Whittakers. I do for the Whittakers. You do for the Whittakers. And like I said, I don't want any notoriety. I don't want anybody to know who I am. I don't want anything except for to try to get the family back together.
Okay.
And
we're gonna hold
yes,
I
know
honey.
They need help. And we will figure that out. So bear with me and give me a minute to get my notes together so I can talk with you. I apologize for the shaky screen. My hand is shaking. Anyways, I apologize for the length of this, and I apologize for taking so long.
There's a lot of fucking sorries in your vocabulary. Oh, Lord. All right, so we'll scoot on up to the other side here. Never assume anything. Truth only. Okay, guys, I'm going to start giving out posting bans. Okay, we're going to give out posting bans. And I am not part of this group. It's a public group. I don't got to join it. I ain't got to do nothing. Okay, all I got is this Eric's sister. Yeah, riding around on a doggone. Got me my Superman cape today.
And realized after I made it that I did it wrong. And like I said, I am not an expert in this at all, and I'm having to, learn a bunch of stuff. And my 12-year-old
Man,
is.
I'm telling you, what am I doing wrong though, brutally honest? Because I tried to download it on my Google Chromebook because I have Google Play, okay? Like that Google Play Store thingy that I need to do it. So I downloaded it and it won't let me even do a login. So you got to help me. I want Cooler Brown to have a song, damn it.
Um, Not very
He
patient
deserves
with
one.
me.
He's got no balls.
Yeah. So here we go. I'm going to start all over again. And you know what? Instead of 20 minutes, I'm going to make it really fast.
Hurry
Here's the
up.
deal. We have been lied to.
You said that before.
Nothing that we has been shared about
I
this.
think this is the same one because she did post the same one. We got to scroll up. This is the same one because she double posted it, and I remember because I watched it last night. So we got to scroll up to this one. She did double post it. So 17 hours ago, we
Quick
get
as I
this one.
can. Please feel free to ask questions below. So after the call with the inspector, which left me feeling pretty good because this is not what we were told by.
So how many people think that she called and spoke with the inspector and she's in another state 4 hours away and they just gave her all the details of the Whittaker property? I'm having a hard time believing this.
Other people, and it confirmed that we actually do have a less expensive, easier route to go. The second part to this is, and I'm sorry if I didn't mention some things in the first one, feel free to ask me questions, I'll answer. I did speak with the state police, and what they told me was they could not sanction us. Gosh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to do.
Oh my God. If you're going to do this, could you, I jack around, but my friends and my computer know I'm a jack off. So you got to get with it because my attention span isn't like fucking 4 minutes. I'm an instant gratification type of gal.
They couldn't sanction us, but they could,
Oh, damn, Colleen.
not support us, but they could, they have no issue with it as long as we can, one, show a clear trail for anything for the Whittakers because they are going back years on this investigation.
Oh, is that diamond art?
And two, if they
look at her finger. Man, I'm in a bad mood. I probably should. I'm in a roasting mood. See, that's not good. Whenever I feel like I'm in a roasting mood, I need to exit YouTube immediately. Because, see, this didn't start out good. I feel a little grouchy, feel a little cranky. I'm feeling a little sickly. And I get ornery. I get bitchy. I'm 51. Okay? I've been through so many damn sick. I get bitchy. So I'm in a roasting mood, and it's not going to be good. So we're going to have to just tone it down. Get it on down. Maybe we need to listen to a little jazz music real quick. Okay, get us in a nice, relaxed mood. Because I'm like, I didn't know that was diamond art. That's what you put the little diamonds on right there? Okay, I didn't know that, Wise Angel. Thank you, honey. And Wise Angel's giving you bed bugs and bad decisions. That's me too. Hateful and tired. Girl, it's the damn menopause. Okay, and Wise Angel on for days. Okay. Leave it to Beezer. I can name a few. Yeah, so this is diamond art, I guess. Yes, I need Valium. I don't take the pills, but I might take like a lick of it. Can you lick a Valium and you'll be fine? Oh Lord, if I ever took any of that medicine, I would probably be sleeping for probably days and days and days. or it might get really goofy.
Um, uh, as
Come on.
long as, of course, all the monies are going to the Whitakers, which,
Sure.
yes, that is the case. No money is going to anyone but the Whitakers, and that's always been my intent, and that intent hasn't changed. I am asking you guys,
Nor is
please
Xanax.
stop mentioning P or E, and
Don't mention P or E, poop or pee in the chat. Okay.
I this has nothing to do. This group, our group, has nothing to do with them. You are part of. If I said this before, I'm sorry. You are part of the we, and we are helping the Whitakers, not me. All of us. And even if all you can do is give
Yes, honey.
prayers, or you can,
Box wine.
uh, feet on the ground. Eventually, when we get a fundraiser started, and they have no issue with that. What I would like to do is I hesitate in saying everything I want to do because I really want this all to work.
We gotta speed
And
her
there
up.
are all
We
these
gotta speed her up.
wackadoodle content creators out there that it makes me laugh. I think I said this before, but all they're doing is stealing from various sites and groups and reposting it with a slight twist on it.
That's called a review. Excuse me. Hello. 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 That's called reviewing content. It's completely okay with TOS. TOS encourages us to do criticism for educational purposes and all that good shit. Okay, where do you think I got the fucking description in my channel at? From the TOS and shit. All right? So that's called over here. I don't know about Facebook, but over here on YouTube, which we are allowed to go to different social media platforms and use and review. Okay? That's why I stop and I put a little thing over it. It's not to jack up your content, it's to reform your content. Reforming content. Okay? These newbies need to learn some shit.
Um, anyways, uh, I have a plan. I will eventually share everything that I can, but I don't want to be in charge of the money. I'm not going to be in charge of any money. If and when we get everything in, all these people, all they want to do is collect money, but they don't have a plan, and
I
the
ain't
Whitakers don't get
collecting
anything.
shit.
So our plan, you're going to know what any money is for, and we will have receipts. We will have the ability for you to check up on things. We will have you will know exactly. I'm holding my hand up and my hand is getting shaky. This is unlike any other group that you've ever belonged to. That stop listening to people. Nobody's gotten Miss Betty an attorney but us. Part of the reason that it is so difficult to get her an attorney or an attorney to even meet with us was because, one, there's conflict of interest with one of the attorneys we called. There were 3 attorneys who were unable to take the case.
Oh boy.
For various reasons, busy, ill, whatever.
More like cross
and
stitch.
Finally, we got an attorney who would take the case, is willing to take the case, and help us with other things too, along with getting finances set up for Miss Betty. I didn't mean for this to be so long. Give me 1 minute.
Underside of cross stitch. Huh. Well, I was just learning how to crochet because if my daughter ever decides to have a baby, maybe one day I'll be up on my game. I'll be able to make a baby blanket. So I've been practicing, but I'm not very good at it. Let me tell you that now. Totally suck. Looks terrible, but that's why I'm practicing now. So I can whip out one of them baby blankets, honey. Which she may not have kids, she doesn't know. All right, I'm sure the creators will love to steal this one. You bet your sweet behind I will. Yes, honey, I'm over here to steal it, Sonny. Sonny Alexander. All right, 16 hours ago, she says, I'm sure the creators will love to steal this one. And she thinks she's something. Oh, no. Don't piss your pants now, Uncommon. I want to learn how to quilt. Let me tell you, I tried that. Crochet. You need to do hand crochet. I put the two needles, and my friend was trying to teach me, but she's only here around here seasonal whenever she's here. I'm in Chicago, so I bought and I went by her. Let me tell you what happened to me, just real quick. So she gave me the directions how to do this, and it says how much yarn you're gonna need. So, and I went by the damn thing, went to Walmart, and the lady's like, "Ma'am, I think you're buying way too much yarn for this project." I'm like, "That's what it says." So, I don't know anything about it. I have like 16 damn rolls of yarn. And how many does it take of me? Like two? So, yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm doing with all this yarn. No, one. One. I messed up. I had one, and I bought a wooden one, and so she's like, "Here, no, here's a metal one. This will work better." Okay, so no, it's only one. I'm sorry. Leave it to Beezer. I'm not right in the head. I'm telling you now. I got problems. I got lots of problems. Okay, so we're gonna play video. Turn on the sound.
I don't know just what people are saying on there.
Oh, so this right here. Let me tell you what this is. She called Patrick. She sure did. She said, "You know what? I'm just gonna go out here, and I'm gonna." Yeah, there's so many AC. Oh God, there's so many. Um, and I thought macrame was hard. Damn. Uh, this is a call with Patrick. Okay, call with Patrick. 16 hours ago, she's posted this. I don't know when it's taken. Now, I want to know if she asked permission, if she could record his ass too. I don't know the laws across state lines and one state to another state. If you can just start recording the people that you're talking with. I mean, I've never imagined just recording the conversations with the people that I'm talking to. I'm like, that's freaking weird. Okay, so now I'm going to be suspicious every time I'm talking to somebody on the phone. Are you recording me? I'm going to start asking my family that. Hey, are you recording me? They'll be like, huh? I'm like, that's what they do now on Facebook. They record everybody. I'm going to ask my friends, are you recording me? They're going to be like, huh? Yep, that's what they do on Facebook. Then they take it and put it on damn Facebook, and they put stars on, and they make tons of money off of it. Is that what you're about to do to me? I think I got a rat in here. Lord heavens.
I told you before, and I'll tell you again. This is about Miss Betty. This is about getting Miss Betty money. This is about.
I got two of them now, Taylor.
This has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with Eric. It has to do with Miss Betty.
Okay, good.
And I don't want you associated with it. I don't want Eric associated with it. I don't want any one of those content creators associated with it, because every last one of them have posted live.
Hey, Dottie.
Huge lies.
Oh, I know.
I have no idea.
I just don't want anything to do with anybody. I want this on clean hands, meaning Miss Betty, that's it. You know, the attorney. I want to get an attorney hired.
Thanks, hubby.
There have not been truths told. That's the real thing. There have been lies.
Okay.
That inspector did not tell them they could not live there. That after the 30 days, their house is not beaten down.
I hear that.
That inspector did not tell them.
Said you have 30 days. That's what was said. You have 30 days to fix this problem, or you can't stay here.
No, that's not true. What was said was, I need to see it in motion. I know.
So that is the phone call with Patrick. And Pam said, I just Googled both West Virginia and North Carolina are one-party consent states for recording. There you go. So we can just start recording everybody and putting that shit. Is it for public consumption, though? I mean, is there a law that, putting up for public consumption? I don't know. To me, I'm going to say that's a little evasive. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's a little bit, yeah, we're all not happy with Patrick, but still there's got to be, I don't know. But you guys make your own opinion. I'm not here to give you one way. I'm just here to talk about what I found. Oh, boy. Okay, here's a call with Pat. I think this is the same one. Let's listen.
What anybody's saying. So,
I think this is the continued one. So here we go. The continued phone call with P. Rorick.
told you before, and I'll tell you again. This is about Miss Betty. This is about getting Miss Betty money. This is about, this has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with Eric. It has to do with Miss Betty.
Okay, good.
And I don't want you associated with it. I don't want Eric associated with it. I don't want any one of those content creators associated with it, because every last one of them have posted lies. Huge lies.
Oh, I know.
So I just don't want anything to do with anybody. I want this clean hands, meaning Miss Betty, that's it. You know, the attorney. I want to get an attorney hired. There have not been truths told. That's the real thing. There have been lies.
Okay.
She's saying you're a liar, liar, pants on fire.
Did not tell them they could not live there. That after the 30 days, their house is not to be condemned. That inspector did not tell them.
Said you have 30 days. That's what was said. You have 30 days to fix this problem, or you can't stay here.
No, that's not true. What was said was, I need to see it in motion. I know you're not going to be able to get it done in 30 days, and you have...
Bonnie, we're trying to figure this out. She know a lot, don't she? She over here just talking like she knows everything. She over here doing God's work. Came in with the Superman cape on. She surely did. You know, she's a counselor, a financial advisor, a code inspector. She wears all the hats. And she does, we're thinking maybe diamond art or some sort of, you know, put the needle through there and with some string and make some shit. You know, I don't know what it's called. You know, handy dandy. She's a handy dandy. She's handy dandy on everything. And she making kids the dinner too, by the way.
To have, I need to see it in motion. He sent me a list of the septic people. And you were telling people, Patrick, that no septic tank could go on there.
Yeah, they are.
That's not true.
Cross stitch. Thank you.
You can't put a septic system in a flood zone.
You can put a septic system on that property.
Well, then they changed their tune then.
Oh, you know what? We're going to listen to this, and I got to go back because there was something I wanted to show you guys. But here's what I suggest you to do, because there's a lot of names, and I can't redact it right now. But they did show the deed, and I have it too. I can redact it if you guys really want to see it. But you can find it over here in this lady's Facebook page underneath the video of Ray speaking about the property. Somebody, unless they take it out. But it has like every owner that's owned that property, okay, that their trailer built on addition place is sitting on, okay, where you see film at, where they film at. And it said that the LLC company owns it, and it says there on the paperwork. So I don't know where the miscommunication is coming from, and I don't really know. I can only go by what it says in the documents on it, the tax records. And it says it there, the LLC paid the taxes. So I don't know. I think what has happened is that the LLC came in and paid the taxes on the property and the house. And after, I think, is it 2 or 3 years if you pay the taxes and the owner of that property / home does not come and repay the back taxes where another person or company has paid it, that person or company now owns that property.
That's just all there is to it. I mean, I'm not going to sit and have a argument about something that was said.
It wasn't.
And the what?
That wasn't
the
true.
What?
That was not true. So
okay.
I don't want any. I'm not trying to be mean to you. I have no fight in yours and Eric's, no dog in your fight, or however it's said. I don't want anything to do with any of that.
So, bed bugs and bad decisions says, yes, you are correct about that. I thought that's the way it worked, but there's so many people saying so many different things that that's my opinion and the way I'm reading the paperwork. I haven't showed every piece of paperwork, and I'll tell you why. I haven't redacted the names, and those people's names do not need to be looked into. They don't need to be called for an interview. They don't need all that bullshit. Okay, just because they previously owned the damn property before. They just don't. Okay, they just don't. So that's why some information that I do have, people are gracious also and send me stuff. And I don't take the time to redact. Okay, I find content. I do this. I run this channel completely by myself, except with my mods in the chat. Okay, so I have a lot of other things that I take care of them in my personal life. So I can't redact everything so I don't show it. But I at least tell you where you can find it.
This is not about you. It's not about me. It's not about Eric. It's not about anybody else.
That's good. It shouldn't be about me.
Well,
it should be about Betty. If that's what it is, it's what it needs to be about, correct?
It needs to be about the Whittakers, and that's what I've said, and I have asked. I told them.
I can't say now. I'm going to tell you uncommon sense. There is I don't know. I know that there is someone that I watch on YouTube that is very, very. Oh, I'll show him some work. I'll show some of his work and show you how easy it is to do. So you have to be real careful. I'm not saying it's not true, okay? But I will show you a little bit of handy dandy work, okay?
I do not want your name or Eric's name mentioned in the group. I don't want it. Nothing.
That's fine.
So I'm not trying to be mean about it. I'm trying to protect Miss Betty so that I can get help for her.
Okay.
That's all.
I don't know, Bets Bugs.
Okay.
So I'm not touching any money. I spoke with the state police.
Right.
He explained to me what I need to do. That's what I'm going to do. So
exactly what you need to do.
So no disrespect to you, no disrespect to Eric. That's just how it is.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
All
right. Bye.
So there was that. So to show you how easy, we'll go through this and I'll show you how easy it is to manipulate voice and stuff. Okay, so seen a lot of negative comments. If I'm real or not, I can do is prove myself to you. And how I do that is with my action. I can take this down now off so you guys can see. Until I play something, then I'll have to put it back up. All right. So she's talking about negative comments. Okay. And this was the one that I was like, wow. Okay. So it says, like all of you, I've learned a lot about the Whittaker family for years. Watched everything I could. I was intrigued. Not so long ago, I joined a ton of various blah, blah. This is kind of like, I drove there. This is what I wanted to read. This is interesting to me. Okay. I watched the video. I love watching the Whittakers. My feelings went back and forth. Okay, who was honest? So she had feelings about who was honest. Okay. This was all after Eric left. I contacted Patrick. I told him, let's see if I can get this bigger so you guys can see it. I told him I'd like to help, in particular, help Miss Betty. Originally, my goal was to just help her get a lawyer. Remember, I'm 4 hours away. I spent 2 days calling and finally found a lawyer to talk to us. Patrick agreed to talk to Miss Betty and Larry about me taking them to the lawyer's office. He said they agreed. I drove there with one of my sons. We left home around 8:30 and got there around 12:30ish. Patrick had given me his address, which I thought odd because I had said we could sit on Miss Betty's porch and talk. Let me see how I can get this up. Okay, it'll go this way. My son and I went in. The house needs work done. There are no pay attention to what I'm going to read you guys. This is interesting, okay? The house needs work. There are no windows, a few doors, no real floors except in one room, and curtains tacked to the windows. No one of his house. I'm reading it as she wrote it, so if there's errors, it's not my reading, it's how she wrote it. None of his house was finished. He lives in one room with a massive, expensive TV on the wall, a bed, a nightstand, chair, and sofa. He has a small refrigerator and coffee pot. I'm telling you this to draw a picture to see from my eyes. It was tidy. We sat and spoke for a while. He was taking and making several calls while I was there, all on speakerphone. Without details, 2 of those calls were alarming and quite sneaky. Okay, so why mention if you're not going to tell us about it? We spoke about all kinds of things. How many children he has. I found it odd he couldn't recall offhand and then didn't know how many boys and how many girls. Just strange, I think. The point, or there was one point that he pointed to the trash can beside his bed. He said, that needle is for my testosterone. Testosterone. What is that? Like, what? What do you, why would you need to take that? Like, what's that for? Does anyone know what that's for? Testosterone's for? Like, I don't, okay. And okay, I'll continue. I'm not shooting up. Best thing I ever did. I said, oh, I didn't notice, which honestly, I hadn't seen it. So I felt that was strange. I was thinking he felt guilty. I asked about his leg in therapy. He said he doesn't have health insurance, so he can't go. But you're buying testosterone. Oh, this is weird. This is so weird. This is gets weird. We're like down this rabbit hole now, guys. I'm just saying it's a hormone, but for what? For men, like estrogen for ladies. Is he having hot flashes, brutally honest? Hormones. One can help in physical recovery, help someone get back. Okay, got you. Got you. Yep, that's what he's singing. Okay, okay, so that would help. Like, I was generally asking because I don't know. So, okay, got you. If you have low T levels, you need it. Got you. Okay, so that could explain it. All right. So I'm glad you guys know. Okay, so there was a noise outside, and he said it was Larry with the dogs. When I opened the door, I saw a tiny white haired woman with a bunch of dogs walking down the street. I called to her, but she waved me away. I hopped in my Jeep and followed her. I introduced myself. I told her that Patrick said to come over. It was then Miss Betty told me that the state police told both she and Larry to stay away from Patrick until the investigation was over. Explain I was talking her, it says talking, not taking, taking her to a lawyer, and would she go with me? She said yes, but she needed to dress and bathe. I made her promise she'd be back at Patrick's by 2:30. I gave her a few small gifts, a jar of fig, okay, pepper, Dr. Pepper cheddars, okay. At 2:17, I opened the door and they were in the street. So I guess we're not going to be back at 2:30 because at 2:17 we're starting to leave. Okay. I picked them up and off we went. It was during this time both Miss Betty and Larry restated that they're supposed to stay away from Patrick. I need to use my GPS for everything, but surprising, Larry knew exactly where to go. He has a fucking driver's license, moron. And he's no, 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 don't just keep your mouth shut, ma'am, and just read what the fucking lady wrote. Don't put your 2 cents in. Ugh. All the way in Beckley, then to Walmart and home again. So did we go to the lawyer or no? Then to Walmart and then home again. Miss Betty was pointing directions too. I laughed and asked her about her driving skills. I had seen she used to drive a truck years ago. She then said she had never driven. She laughed with sparkling blue eyes, and then I promised to teach her to drive my Jeep. She laughed, and it felt good. This is like a fucking book. Like, my life has come to this. What? My life's come to this? The fuck? At the lawyers, they both seemed happy. The lawyer had a call with APS. They let her in their room. I'm confused. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, God. He was told that the biggest reason the family was taken was because Miss Betty dropped the PO against BJ and failed to protect her family. That was the main reason. The other things would be brought up later. The lawyer flat out told Miss Betty and Larry that BJ was to be removed from the property. That they have two choices. One, BJ. Who thinks this? Okay, hold him up, Joe. I'm thinking this is somebody sent in by somebody. You guys feeling me? We going down the same path here? Okay. All right. Had swore out a statement and made a video about it, stating that BJ did. These things don't just go away. Remember the video with Eric taking, and that's very funny that that's mentioned in here. And made a video about it stating what BJ did. Remember the video with Eric? She talked about it on our ride, first to Walmart and then home. Miss Betty held my hand in Walmart. When Larry came out, he thanked me profusely. It really felt nice being with them. We talked about if they like recording. They don't. And I promised them that nothing would be done without their approval. Okay. I also promised I would do my best by them. I dropped them off at home. Miss Betty patted my hand and asked me to come see her again. Betty just doesn't seem like that guy. She doesn't seem like, hi, honey. Betty's a nice lady and shit, but she's not a touchy feely, come and kissy kissy, huggy huggy. There are some grandmas that are like that. Oh, honey, come on over here, honey. Let me get your little cheeky weekies. I'm that fucking grandmother with my daughter. She has a kid. I'm going to be that grandma. I'm touching, squeezing, loving, kissing, holding. I'm doing it all. Okay, but Betty just doesn't seem like that. That's her personality. You know what I mean? Okay, let me continue. I'm not done yet. Let's see, I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, we talked about our ride. First of all, okay, Larry came out. He thanked me profusely. It felt really nice being with them. We talked about it if they like recording. They don't. And I promised them, I read that, okay. I agreed and said I would when I had some information. Let me start again. I dropped them off at home. Miss Betty patted my hand and asked me to come see her again. I agreed and said I would when I had some information. I stopped back at Patrick's, explained what happened, and about BJ. It was at that time I needed to use the restroom. Are you guys not seeing this? Yeah, you are. Okay. So I'm gonna explain what happened about BJ. It was at the time I needed to use the restroom. As I crossed over to the other room, there was about a 4-inch gap of missing flooring. You could see dirt and grass. No real flooring, wood. It was spongy, and it was. Then I realized why so much plywood was needed. Patrick said Miss Betty needed between 4 to 6, but he needs 16 to 20 across from the bathroom. Okay. I don't fucking care about Patrick. Very expensive washer and dryer. And in the kitchen area was a very expensive refrigerator. Aren't ones supposed to be delivered to Miss Betty this week? Hmm. 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 Excuse me. Uh-oh. Yes, they did last night. Oh, he probably got. Jesus, guys. Um. Okay. So well, apparently there was supposed to be a refrigerator and stuff delivered to Miss Betty this coming week. I don't know. It was at this time I knew exactly had to be done. I walked back out and said, "So again, I'm helping Miss Betty. I'm getting a lawyer. I'm doing whatever I can for the family. I'm going to set up a group for her. This isn't about you, me, or Eric. This is about Miss Betty." He then looks at me and says, "Yeah, yeah, just you and me." Again, I let him know, "No, Patrick, absolutely not. I don't want it associated with anyone." I could tell he was unhappy, but I figured, oh well, they should have done this before. I drove home thinking about my mission. I started blocking people, building this group, getting off of other groups. I made the decision that I was Team Miss Betty. I thought of a few things. Why are these other groups against me? I thought we all wanted to help Miss Betty. And then it came to me. They're afraid. Afraid their money, well, it's going to dry up. Each and every one of them is money grubber. I wonder, are they proud of themselves? Do you think your parents would be proud? None of you have helped. You just wanted to line your pockets. Just remember who wins. Sonny at everyone. Bloodsuckers. The end. My parents proud of me. You damn right they are. I made it all the way through life. I ain't dead, didn't kill nobody, never went to prison, and I'm doing just fine in my life. Don't ask him for nothing. Come visit once in a while. Call my mom, a bald ass when she lost her hair from cancer. Was there right beside her every step. Hell yeah, they're proud of me. They'll claim me, honey. The end. Okay, let's go. Ah. Oh my God, people, I know all about hormones. I was just telling our body naturally produces. I care less what. Right, I don't know why Patrick take it. Who knows what? He might be trying to lift some weights. I don't know what the guy's doing. I just didn't know what it was. Okay, here we got us a phone. We got us one 2 hours ago. Oh, this is good. This is recent. Oh boy, here we go. And what is this little majigger right here? Oh Lord, have mercy. Well, we got to expand it. First, we got to put us a thing over it because we got to reform the content. We'll put this over here because I'm money grubber. Yep, that's what I be. Has no idea what I do with my personal.
Half the time don't know what I'm doing.
We know.
He's right.
We know, sugar.
Guys, I'm no expert at this internet stuff. I think you realize that.
But you act like you are, motherfucker. You get up here and tell us all about ourselves, us content creators, right? Us people over here. You know everything. Mm-hmm.
I half the time don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what this is. We're going to have to stop it right here. And it looks to me like one of those things that hang from I'm going to take this off. This right here, and I'm not trying to be shady. This right here, I'm not going to say it, Shannon. I think you know what I'm about to say. Shannon, I don't know where you are. Shannon barefoot. No, baby. Are you thinking that's something that's... don't make me say it. Someone say it in the chat. Oh, it's a Stanley Cup. See, my mind totally... I was thinking something else. Mama Bear, yeah, that tells my age, though. That's a Stanley Cup. No shit. Oh, Lord, I was thinking, now we in the bathroom. Dirty girl. I mean, no, that means she's clean. Okay, we're going to carry on. I'm not going to go there. Oh, God, we got to listen to something. Hang on. We got to. It's mandatory now. Fuck. Okay, we need to take a break because I'm out there. I'm not even under the influence of any type of cold medicine. Can you imagine if I am? Lord Jesus, help us all. All right, Judy, get your ass over here.
Oh, we're here to let you know. Well, if you want a boogie, get down on the dance floor. Let's go! Ha, ha. Ow! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Bad bucks and bad decisions said, it looks like a great date. I cannot with you. Squeeze. No. I cannot with you. I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay, we gotta play this. We gotta listen to this. Is important, damn it. If you guys don't quit cutting up and get me all side, I mean, this, come on. You guys gotta admit. I mean, for real. Okay, let's put something over it now. Let's get to business around here. Too much jacking around. We want the money one though, because we're all gold diggers.
Okay, last part. You guys like these, right?
Where's the first part?
Guys, I'm no expert at this internet stuff. I think you realize that. I half the time don't know what I'm doing, and more than half the time. So you're just going to have to bear with me when I do these things.
Okay.
Anyways, we're going to see what direction we go in. I have no desire to help Miss Betty if Miss Betty's not going to help herself.
Oh, so she wanted to be the only one. And this came out. See, what the word on the street is, what the word on the street is. Brian went there, recorded. She was not happy about the Brian Cody. Brian Cody, you're in trouble, buddy. With this lady, not with us. We don't give a damn. Um, well, we kind of do because easy with it. Be just. You're West Virginia. I'm not going to talk about. You're in there. Just do whatever. Okay, we'll make our decision. But anyway, she's pissed off at Brian Cody for going over there, asking damn BJ some questions, asking the people, the family, the questions. She wanted all of the attention. She, in my opinion, she mad. She big mad.
I don't believe she did.
Have you? Can I ask you a question? If you were really out here doing God's work with the Superman cape on, did you contact Mr. Bright and say, "Hey, I want to help the family. Do you think this is going to be good if we put this out?" You know, because he is local. He could probably, if you got on his team, Miss Superman, Ma'am Cape, he could probably do some legwork for you if you work together. Maybe fill out what his alternative motives are. You don't really know. Okay.
That video willingly. I also am not willing to help if BJ is going to be involved. Simply not because of BJ.
Right now, Betty ain't got no damn right as a fucking lawyer. See, we set up some shit. We got some dates going. We got the people coming. We got everything happening. And now we don't even got a goddamn right. See how people do that? It ain't right. Sons of bitches.
I don't know BJ. I don't care to know BJ. But because the lawyer said, stay out of contact with BJ. Your family was taken because you dropped the order against BJ. It's simple. It's simple. You guys ask all the time, where'd the money go? Where do you think the money go? The money went. Look at the videos. Look at the old videos.
Okay, we can confirm that is a Stanley. Let me take this down so you can see. I can confirm. I concur. Stanley. Stanley. Rumors that we just started over here. Psh, void them. Void them, ladies. It's our bad minds. See it right there? Stanley. Stanley. Come on, play.
I've seen them. I'm not stupid. You're not stupid. Okay, so this one's short and I'm done. And like I said, I'm going to take the day and think about things. I'm waiting for some calls back from various agencies. And I promise you I'm not going to go down without a fight. But I'm also not going to fight a forest fire with a hose, a garden hose. Thank you guys for being supportive, those of you that are. And for those of you who aren't, I'd suggest that you really pray about it. I'd suggest that you do your research. And you're right, you don't know me. But I haven't given you anything to be suspicious about me with. I've collected not a dime. Anyways, I'm not going to... You guys know I go over and over and over things. It eats at me. And I have a little bit of ADHD. So, anyways, thank you. Have a good day. And maybe I'll talk to you guys tonight.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye. So, let's see if she posted anything else. Gotta slow this. Why is it so damn big? Holy shit. That's what Stanley said. Okay, let's go on up here. I'm not reading the oh, we got us another one. Oh, we got us another video. Okay, here we go. This is 3 minutes. Let's go.
If it's sunny. I got a lot of stuff to do today, and to be honest with you, this is just, this whole thing with Brian has, I cannot believe that a content creator, someone who claims to be for the Whittaker family, has posted a video with BJ, Betty, Larry on the property after Betty and Larry were told 1,000% if they want the family back, they must get BJ away. And all Brian did was put a few bucks in his pocket and he sold the family out, because now there's proof, and we all know the internet is forever, there is proof that BJ is still around. This has nothing to do with the septic system. Stop talking about it. We are not septic people, and even if we are, we don't specifically know that property. I know what the inspector said, but my thoughts as of yesterday, which if you listen to what I've written and said, my thoughts are that we get them their property, which I had spent all of last night tracking down family members to get this paperwork signed so Betty could put a new mobile home on that property. I'm not talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm talking about a $12,000, $15,000, $20,000 secondhand mobile home. And now I don't know what the purpose is. I don't know what our purpose is, because my intent was to get her a lawyer and help her to get the family back. And while she was going through the court proceedings, that we would get the housing situated. And someone said something that they have 18 months to get the family back. That's not how it works. Reunification, they try for 6 months at the most. And I said, try. I want you to think about Timmy, Lorraine, Ray. How do you?
Are you like a government worker, or are you like specialized in adult protective services? Do you have qualifications to make these such statements and put a timeline on shit? The court gonna court. The people gonna people over there. Okay? I mean, seriously? What are you even doing?
You think they're doing? You think they're good away from their family? But guess what? BJ, Brian, helped cement that family is not coming home.
That is not true. You do not know what. Here's the thing. The court gonna court, man. It is. The court gonna court. And let me tell you something else, folks. I'm always going to stand up for people that I think maybe just being used as a scapegoat. All right, yes, we know that there's some problems with BJ. We have no idea if BJ's working a program right now currently. She looked pretty okay to me in the last video. I'm not saying she's not an active user. I'm not saying that. But this lady doesn't know any more than I know with her status of addiction. Okay? We don't know what she's doing. We don't know anything about that. And neither does she. She thinks and this is bad. This isn't good. You need to keep your fifis out of the internet when you're talking about somebody's life and their family. Okay? You have now created yourself to be a content creator. You're creating content about a family that's a hot topic right now, just like me. Welcome to social media. Like it or not, you're going to be reviewed. We're going to have our opinions about what you say is true and what you think you know. Just like you're going to have an opinion about, you have very, very strong opinions about content creators. You've said that more than once in your little videos. But you watch content on Facebook, so make that shit make sense. Just because you don't like the content someone's putting out doesn't make them a shitty person. So move along, Miss Superwoman. Wow.
I just don't have words. Share what you want. Call me what you want. That's the fact.
Wow. We don't know what's going on. No one should say that they do. I don't have a clue what's going on. Oh, here's another one 2 hours ago. Jesus. This is the same one? It's 4 minutes. Let's listen to it. We turn her up on 5 speed.
What have they done for Betty? Why are they... No, you know what? I've got a couple questions. Why are they just now coming...
She madder than hell, ain't she? Honey, take some Geritol. Are you 50? We need Geritol when we turn 50. We get high blood pressure, or we get upset quick. We are easy to snap people's heads off verbally. Okay, honey, step back.
Out of the woodwork. Tell me why these pages who claim to be for Betty have done nothing for her except for line their own pockets. You don't have to trust me. I'll walk away. I've said that. We've collected no money. You want to turn me into the state police? They know my name.
Hey,
they know my...
Amen to that. Where was innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. They say that no fraud happened. They want to be looked at as innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, right? Why is that okay for some and not, oh, because it's drugs? You can steal people's money, be accused of stealing people's money or fraudulent intentions of money. But, since you're clean cut and you have a fucking Pat Dad podcast and you're out here saving the men with their children, then you're not going to be looked in the same side eye. But since you're an addict and you've misappropriated funds, think about this, people, then you're a bad motherfucker. We don't want you. Shut up.
My name, call them. You guys, smarten up. Smarten up.
Is this lady crying? No. Nuh-uh. She got herself so damn worked up she's crying right now. I'm done, son. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Are you crying, lady? You.
This is what they've done now. I don't know that it can be undone. I have no idea if we can fix this.
Who is the motherfuckers we?
And at this point, after being with the lawyer, with Betty, after the lawyer being so adamant that they could not have BJ.
You're still posting on Face or YouTube. God, night. I thought the feds is coming.
You all heard on the video that that's why Eric had nothing to do with the family being taken. It was because Betty didn't follow through. She was specifically told that on the video, and she was specifically told that by the lawyer. Believe me or not. I don't know what else to do, you guys. If you have ideas, I'm more than willing to listen. I'm not showing my face.
Step away. Back away slowly. Watch it unravel. Do commentary on it. Don't insert yourself. Let the court. Let the adult protective service protect the adult and service the people. Let them do what they need to do. The Whittakers may need to learn a tough lesson here. That's not for you. Why are you stopping something that may need to? Why? Just back away and let the adult protective service protect the adults and service the people. You are not qualified to do this, ma'am. I'm not qualified to do this, ma'am. But what you're doing, now you got yourself so worked up that you're crying in front of a Stanley Cup.
What? You guys harass me online. You think I'm going to show my face and let my children be harassed or doxxed or whatever it's called? Come on, grow up. You trust all these people. What? You see their face? You think that makes them good? For all you know, I could go out to the internet, take a picture,
AC,
and post it as myself. You wouldn't know if it's true or not. Guys, I can only prove to you with my actions. And right now, I don't know what my actions are going to be. I don't know. I know they'll love it if we pack it in. But I tell you what, if I pack it in, I promise you, I will spend weeks making phone calls. Okay. I will make sure that not one of them make another dime. I keep telling you, watch me. Watch me. They can take it as...
Wow. But see, there's already people in the background. There's already people in the background that are getting legislators, people that have the pen, and the right paper to make things happen in West Virginia. It takes a process. You have to have a senator get on board with, say, a bill to take it in front of the legislator. See, I know a little bit about something, all right? And that's why I suggested to go to Pindar's community post, reach out to her. She has formed a couple of letters to send to the legislative. There are people working in the background that visit this very chat. You can be included in a digital dignity law, okay, in the name of the Whittaker family. So we don't have to worry about them exploiting it anymore. I been covering the Whittakers. That's not how I built my channel. Go back and look. Okay? I cover what's happening. Okay, that's just what I do. I covered had 66,000 views on the Diddy trial because that's what was happening. Believe me, I'm getting lower views than that now from covering the Whittakers because I like to see what you people are about to do and how I can help behind the scenes. That's it. That's all. Thank you.
An empty threat. I'm fine with that. You all don't know who I am, and you don't know what I can do. But I've been the only one to get as far as I have with not a dime. I haven't made one penny, not one. And I don't ever intend to make a penny. If our Miss Betty group were to take off, well, that money all goes to Miss Betty. It's not my money. And I don't intend for it to just take off because, quite frankly, my goal, and I think that's part of their problem, was to get Miss Betty in a place so she didn't have to make these videos, so that she didn't have people showing up at her house. I ramble, you guys know that. But my heart's in the right place, and right now I'm heartbroken. I am disgusted by Brian's post. I'm disgusted. He should know better. He should know that he can't post BJ there. He should know that. And if he doesn't, he's an idiot. I'm going to take some time today and think about things and decide where I want to go. And if you find that the group has just been deleted,
Milky Way, that part, baby.
Know that I really appreciated you guys trying to help. And I hope that you guys keep fighting for the Whittakers. But I'm going to talk to my husband first, and I'm going to see what he says. And we'll go from there.
My husband, if YouTube had me so raffled up and everything, I guess, and me and my Stanley Cup on there crying and carrying on, he'd be like, babe, here's what we need to do. Maybe you just need to listen to jazz music. Okay. I tell my husband what goes on here. He doesn't understand it all, but he hears. But if I know that if I was crying about what had happened on YouTube, he would say, you need to take some time away. You know, he would be like, let's go for a walk, honey. Let's go get in the pool and float like a duck. Okay? Let's go have, some chocolate and tell me all about it. But don't get the fuck on the internet anymore. All right. Okay? I mean, I'm just saying because you can't let your emotions get in the way of what you're doing. You can't. All right? You just can't. So, let me take this off. Oh, baby. Let me go over here and talk to my friends in the chat. Since the last time I checked it on StreamYard, there's 315. Do you think I'll make it? I'm gonna have to slide through. Who was this? Who cares? Did $1.99 super sticker, and I think that was so nice of that person. I appreciate it. Let's do something for who cares. I was talking smack. People know who I am, though. A little rowdy today. And we had let me see this too. Leave it to Beezer. Leave it to Beezer and Petty. Petty never comes over. She's in here, but all right. Anyone that's watching this on replay crew, you are not going to hear about what I'm about to play because I will have to edit it out after this live is over. So I'm sorry. You will not know what happened or just happened or anything. You'll hear is, I don't know what you'll hear. I don't know what happens, but here we go. All right. Thank you very much. Same with mine, Beezer. The funny thing is people out there living like the Whittakers, but yet it's all about the Whittakers. Right there, a lot of people that live below the poverty line, but you don't see poverty porn happening to them. Now, do we? All right? People have a right to live any way they want to live. And there's a lot that goes into that. There's a lot that I would like to say, but whenever you're just over here talking straight shit, then people don't take you seriously. But just know that people are working behind the scenes to try to get some legislative passed. Somebody's attention. You have to have someone represent you, like a senator or something to bring it. Okay. So that's what's being worked on now. So it can be like a digital dignity law. So people, because there is a disability act that protects people with disabilities and elder, but it doesn't cross over to social media platforms. So we need to update that law. There is a lot of laws that we have on the books, but it just doesn't meet where we're at today in today's society. And I think they need to be revamped. I think that people with disabilities on every level needs to be protected. All right. And I think the elderly people need to be protected. And we need to revamp these laws so that they are protected for being put on social media. Because if they do not know how to work their cellular device on a normal basis every day, then they have no idea what it means. Hey, can I record you and upload you on Facebook? They have no idea what you're talking about. Can we make a YouTube channel and I put stuff? They're thinking you're sharing it with your family. They don't understand. And people take their vulnerability and exploit it. Well, they gave me permission, but did they really? Did they really understand the extent that it is? I don't think the Whitakers still to this day understand the extent. They've seen money coming in, but I don't think that they still don't understand the extent how many people actually know who the Whitakers are. I just don't. You know? You know? It's like taking a photo when you donate to any charity, right? So, let's see what else we can find. Let's see if Brian posted anything. They be posting shit all the time. It's hard to. Oh, Patrick Ward posted something. Let's see. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. I'm about to share that. I don't know what this is, if it's old, new, or not, but I'm about to show it to you guys. Hang on tight. Hang on tight, honey. I have to bring it to screen. Hang on. I got to bring it to stage. Not looking good, folks. I don't know if this is an old video or not.
I come down here, Larry, to get some things straightened up. So
They're about to straighten something. This is probably new. Let me see when this was. Hang on. Hang on. How do I close this out? I gotta look at the time so we can know. So this was an hour ago, and if you see, this is Patrick Warwick. You guys seeing this? This is Patrick Warwick's channel because it has the blue check mark on it. This isn't a fake channel. This isn't fake. This isn't AI. See that? It says account with a verified badge has been authenticated and can be meta verified. Subscribers or notable persons or brands. Okay, got it. Okay, verified. Verified it.
I come down here, Larry, to get some things straightened up. So everything that I'm seeing on my Facebook is people asking me questions.
Look at poor Larry. Jesus Christ. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
If I put a camera or something in your house.
I don't know, you did it or somebody else did it.
Well,
that's what got me confused.
Okay,
right now.
I've been in your house 2 times, and the 2 times I've been in your house is on crutches.
Yes.
What makes you think that I would record y'all or do something like that? What would you? I mean, do you really think that? Do you really think that I would do you like that?
Well, somebody have. I don't know who did it. I ain't pointing no finger right now, Pastor.
Well,
I don't think you did it. I think somebody else did it.
Well, the thing about it is you know, I come down here all the time.
Here's what I think needs to happen. I think a line of people need to stand in front of the Whittaker's house morning, noon, and night. Nobody allowed. Leave them alone. Let them drink their coffee. Let them watch their mailman go by like they used to. Okay, they wave at the mailman, go get the mail and shit. Okay, listen to the birdies. Watch the trees blow. It's going to be a beautiful time of the year around all those trees. Let them enjoy it. Jesus Christ. Okay, now you're going down there and confronting an elder man in your vehicle with a crutch in between you that you can bash. Oh, Lord Jesus, I can't handle it. I'm going to cry. Like that lady.
I asked y'all if y'all need anything.
Yeah, and does he know he's being recorded right now at this very moment? You know, and send the stars to him is still active, so he's still being monetized. Oh yeah.
I ask if you need a
And
ride
people want to complain about us people over here. Get the fuck out of here.
to the store. Uh, give you tomatoes. I mean, I'm as nice to y'all as I can possibly be.
And if you guys have not seen a rhythm with these folks, these Whittaker family, they go with the flow. That is a survival mechanism, folks. You have to remember they don't go out in the city and shop every single day and have coffee at the coffee shop with people. Okay, they are introverts. They like to themselves. Not that they can't have conversations. I'm not saying that. I'm not dummying them down. I'm saying is this is their survival mode that they've lived in. Okay? They agree. They're like, yeah, we'll just agree. Get out of well, so I can get on with my life. That's what they do. Have we not seen a trend here? But these freaking morons over here, out here with, Superman capes on, they can't understand that. How can I pick up on this? And they can't. And I'm watching it through a damn computer. Come on, man.
I can't. I don't know what else to do.
Well, you get really, me, Betty, really didn't want to bother you because you got a broken leg.
Y'all don't bother me. Y'all guys are like my family. I come down here, Larry, to get some things straightened up. So everything that I'm seeing on my Facebook is people asking me questions as if I put a camera or something in your house.
I don't know you did it or somebody else did it.
Well,
that's what got me confused.
Okay,
right now.
I've been in your house 2 times, and the 2 times I've been in your house is on crutches.
Yes.
What makes you think that I would record y'all or do something like that? What would you? I mean, do you really think that? Do you really think that I would do you like that?
Well, somebody have. I don't know who did it. I ain't pointing no finger right now, Pastor.
Well,
I don't think you did it. I think somebody else did it.
Well, the thing about it is I come down here all the time. I ask y'all if y'all need anything. I ask if you need a ride to the store. Give you tomatoes. I mean, I'm as nice
Not
to
the tomatoes.
y'all.
Yeah.
As I can possibly be. Like I can't. I don't know what else to do.
Well, you get really, me, Betty, really didn't want to bother you because you got a broken leg.
Y'all don't bother me. Y'all guys are like my family.
And it stopped right there. So let's see if there's another part to it. No, there isn't. So he responded to this guy that says it's a straight shit show. Yeah, and this is what you guys have created, in my opinion. So there isn't another part to this.
I come down here.
It looked like I didn't watch it all, but apparently I did.
I mean, I'm as nice to y'all.
Yeah.
As I can possibly be. Like I can't. I don't know what else to do.
Well, you get really, me, Betty, really didn't want to bother you because you got.
Okay, yeah, we listened to it all. Oh boy, let's see if there's anything else underneath here. 3 hours ago was a song and a bear. Yeah, okay, so there's that. Wow. I mean, he shouldn't be. They were told to leave him alone, right? Like all of them, right? Or am I wrong? That was Larry. I'm just double checking to make sure, see what if we missed anything. Let's go to Sunny. Sunny just having a fit over there. She said it's just terrible. trying to just see her post. I gotta find a post from her to. She did a reel. So she is now doing what she's saying that we do, right? But she's not a content creator. Who is this person out here, right? Saying that she's out here just, mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. What do you guys think? How you guys feeling? APS gonna come get Larry and Betty. This shit keeps up. I'm saying, Pam. My opinion, I think they need to step away and let the courts court, let the APS APS. All right, people need to back away. Yeah, it's like a competition by these creators to be the saviors. Patrick and this other Sonya girl will be fighting it out. Oh, yeah, I believe so. And we're here for it. We're here for it, right? In all the name of the damn Whitakers. Craziness. I'm a day or two behind on the latest. I don't know. They were talking about a hidden camera, right? I mean, that would be creepy as F if it was really a camera in there. Like, what the hell? So now I gotta ask my family, is there hidden cameras in here and are you recording our conversation? Ask my friends and my family that. Are you recording me? The West Virginia State Police needs to speed up their investigation. Arcadian Carpenter, maybe we're all confused on what's going on. I couldn't handle all the stress Betty is going through. No, she needs to go on like a little mini vacation or something. But she probably wouldn't really probably enjoy it. She likes to be at home. People need to get out there and line the damn streets and just keep people away from them. Everyone, just don't no camera. Just stay the hell away from them. I mean, Patrick was not supposed to be down there. Patrick doesn't trust anyone. He should understand that Whitakers really can't trust anyone anymore. Absolutely. If Patrick doesn't trust anyone, just think about how the Whitakers feel. The Whitakers family have been turned upside down, and everyone else wants to play the victim. This Sonya chick's now, she's the victim. Patrick's the victim. Eric's the victim. Who's the victim here? Really? Like I keep saying, the Whitakers did not go to social media. Social media came to them. Yeah, but where's the camera? Who's getting the feed? Right? I would be like tearing my damn place apart, honey. If I thought someone had a secret camera on me, I would be ripping my house apart every freaking inch. Yes, dear. Yes, sir. Uh huh. Be like, where you at? I'd get a damn sniff dog in here. Okay. Mm-mm. I feel as if someone is sincere and wants to help the family, they would not put it out. I feel the same way, Kelly. Right, Christoph? That's what people do. This Sunny chick shouldn't have made a page if she was in it to help. Right. I think they need to be left alone, period. And if people wouldn't be putting content out about the situation, then people wouldn't review their content of how dumb they look, right? Not the Whitakers, the people putting the shit out, okay? We wouldn't be reviewing it and keeping tabs of who is it. Because I'll tell you what, the police come to social media to find out, to run a trail down. Let me tell you that, all right? So they need to be left alone. People need to keep the cameras, in my opinion. People need to keep the cameras out of their faces, in my opinion. Okay, and let these people rest. Let these people do what they need to do. And the court is going to play out, and we'll get an update then. But as soon as they post something, I'm going to snatch it up and I'm going to save it because it needs to be shown. It needs to be this is what social media can do to a family that is elder, that has disabilities. This is what can happen to you if you're a vulnerable adult until the laws are changed. right? Night hostess, we just buy him a place, take care of whatever needs to be taken care of, and leave him alone. I think Patrick said that, Tenacity. I think that he made a post about it saying that Patrick is supposed to stay away. I remember I heard it somewhere, so don't verify. I don't want to say that as like, I heard it. I don't want to put that out there because I thought that I heard it somewhere from either like Betty or or Patrick, but I don't want to say it because I don't really know. Does Betty have a hired attorney or not? Do you know? I don't know. I would hope that somebody would seal the deal with that, and get her an attorney. And they don't need to put it on social media. Just do it. Let her have someone represent her in the court of law. Everything isn't for social media. Yeah, Pepper, do you hear that too? I did too, but honey, I just can't not remember where. Me too, Pepper Moon. I just want to know that they aren't scared. Yeah, I'm sure that they're on edge. I'm just going to be honest with you. I bet you that every car that drives down the damn road now, they're not looking for the mailman anymore to deliver the mail once a day. Okay? They're looking for who's the next damn YouTuber going to show up and film me. That's a terrible way to live. That's a damn terrible way to live. I would be so paranoid about every time I heard a car coming down the road. Because in the country, you hear a car coming a mile away before it gets to your house. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's so odd that some rando that's not even had a retainer put down is going to just, I mean, you do get an initial, uh, conversation with an attorney and tell them what you're looking at or whatnot. But to do legwork for free, I just, not to say it's not plausible, anything's plausible, but it just seems a little odd. It's all new to them, of course, right? Gotham, of course, it's a little odd. It's nerve wracking, and I hope since that Brian guy is so close, without his camera in hand, if he wants to do something, is to go make sure that they're represented um, for court and leave him alone. I really do. Stuff is going to come out in the paper, so we can always keep up with it, but it's going to be in time. I don't know, man. I don't know. This has gotten more wild than I actually thought it would. I'm just going to be honest with you. I did not think that it was going to be so buck wild like it is. I really didn't, honestly. Right? Acadian Carper, I mean, we probably a lot of us in the chat have elderly parents or grandparents, and we would not stand for it if they were put on camera. Hey, Lori Lou. Marlene, that's a great idea. Why don't they just put up a no trespassing? I would think so. You know, I would put up a no trespassing sign. You know, like don't, and then, but you got to call the law whenever someone trespasses your property. You got to call the law, though. You can't pussyfoot around about it. Yeah, I don't know how soft my heart is, but I try BGF. I want so much to know that Timmy is smiling and doing whatever he's doing where he is. I'm sure that Timmy's probably, I want to say this and I don't know it for a fact. I'm just saying, I'm sure that they are being, their needs are being met. And, that's, I don't really want to comment on that because I don't know. And I feel different ways about it, to be honest with you. I don't feel just one certain way, like, well, that's where they need to be. I think that there were some medical issues that seriously need to be addressed. I think that help needed to be for Betty. I do. I think all of those things. So, but I also truly believe that that family needs to be together some way, shape, or form because that's all they know. And they're not young. You know what I'm saying? Here's the deal. If they were like in their 20s and this shit was going down, well, maybe they could have us, not that they would get used to missing their family, but they maybe look at it a little differently. These folks are in their late 60s, 70s. Timmy's in his 40s. Okay, come on, man. Let this family be together some way. Even if it's visitation, a couple days a week, sit on the porch for 4 or 5 hours together. I don't know, but yeah, Pam, he could. I live in a town under 1,400 seniors make up the majority. Right? So it would be bad. Like if I live closer, I would stand out there, no phone on, no phone, nope. Well, I might have my phone on to listen to some music, but it wouldn't be for recording purposes, and just block it. I'd block her down. I'd hold down the damn road. I'll be like, come on, hubby, we're fucking shutting this down. I'd get the law call out of me probably. If you get on people's level, it's good. Trust me, if I was there, Ray and I would be besties. So I think they're okay. I am pretty sure that their needs are being met. I want to say that, but I don't know. Wonder if the TV the u was the useless to the Whitakers gift. The Airbnb guy gave Timmy and Eric said it was a gift to them. Yeah, I don't know. I know that allegedly this lady said that she was in Patrick's house and he has a big old monster TV on his wall, but he don't got no floors. Google Down East Maine poverty. This isn't far from norm down here. Disabled poverty drugs, right? Mm, mm. It happens. There's a lot of people that live below the poverty level in the United States of America, but they shouldn't be used for people's entertainment. Did watch the Whitakers when Mark Latea um, put out content. And at first, an intro, I'm like, what the hell's going on? But then I got to learn them as individuals. And I was just assuming that, like, full consent and there was, like, behind the scenes protection for all parties involved had taken place. And then when it came out that it wasn't, I was like, son of a bitch. And then this started up. I'm like, whoa. Like, as a person, I would want them to feel that they were protected, and I would want to be protected for anything nefarious to happen. But we don't know people's intentions. There are snakes out here. I'm in Las Vegas. I wish I lived near them, but I pray daily for their health and well being. That's all we can do. And a lot of people are like, well, what is a prayer going to do? It makes us feel better. It makes us feel better because our hands are tied. So it makes us feel better. And let me tell you, my mom's lived on a wing and a prayer through cancer, honey, and it's helped her. Let me tell you what that prayer did for my mother. Because in the community that I run around in, there was been things mentioned about praying. Let me tell you what prayer did for my mom. My mom knew that she had to wake up and go get a very, very heavy dose of chemotherapy that lasted for a couple of hours, like 3 times a week through a certain amount of through a cycle, a series of chemotherapy treatments. Right. That prayer that she said gave her the strength to get up the next day to go get that damn chemotherapy. That's what that prayer did, honey. So let me tell you what, I'm a praying old lady over here. Okay, I've seen it happen. It gave her the strength to get up the next day. Okay, I'm so sorry I haven't been putting your guys' thing. I've been reading them, but I haven't been putting them up. I am a terrible host today. I am a terrible host today. Like I loved every video he put out. Lorraine and Ray were my favorites. I felt so brokenhearted when he put out about stepping away. I couldn't blame him. Yeah, that was rough. I enjoyed the videos. I really, really got to learn their personalities and everything. It was good. I liked it. But I didn't know, like, neither party was really protected, it seemed like. You know, I know, audio twice now. I'm telling you. There you go, babe. Yeah, I act like I act all funny and, good time Charlie over here. But I've been called a devil worshiper and I don't worship the devil, people. Okay? All right? The devil worships me because he wish he could be as cool as me. The devil's at my feet. Okay? Let me tell you that every day of my life, honey. Okay? He wish he could be in God's eye, but he can't because he's a devil. But anyway, I was been called, and I'm not. Whoever don't believe everything you hear. I am a true 100% believer in the man upstairs. And I don't mock God. I have a relationship with God. You might not understand that, certain people. But see, God made me and He made me with all this sense of humor. So I'm going to tell you what now, Sugar Plum. He got a heck of a sense of humor. If He made us, He made us. He made us on all our glory, honey. Okay? Oh, Lord, whenever I heard that, that's what really. I'm going to tell you what. That's why I went in because whenever I was told, I was like, oh, I mean, I had to grasp for. I about had to take oxygen. I'm like a devil worshiper. That shit pissed me off. To do this right, whoever gets involved needs to go through the county or state rep. Absolutely. I think it's time for the people to get a hold of their state representatives, the mayor, somebody that, can do the right thing with these people that are local. Amen. I second that. We are voting and we second it. Let's get it rolling, right? I'm telling you. Yeah, whenever I'm the impression that Christianity is not hip enough for them, let me tell you what. I'd rather believe in God and that there's a heaven and a hell than never believing it and going straight to down there. I'm taking my chances on God. Uh, yeah, we just was over there. We have been over there reading all their stuff. Yeah, we went over there, Jennifer, and we went through all of it, honey. We went through all of it. We're like, oh Lord. That's the only thing that really bothered me. It doesn't now because I talk to my spiritual advisors, and they're like, "Girl, that let that little troll bother." Right, but it did bother me a little, just a little bit, not a lot. But I was like, "Oh my gosh," because I've never in my real life that would never come out of someone's mouth. I was shooketh. Then I'm like, "Oh, I'm going in." I guess that's the way to get my goat. Is say that I don't believe in God. It's okay, Sunny Side. It's been cool over here. Don't you worry about it. Anything else at this point is unacceptable. I know we need to have someone that's like the mayor or somebody, right? To take over this situation. A governor, somebody. They're here to serve the people when we need you to start serving. They're the people. And we need you to serve them right now. I pray too many times to court. Someone can take my name as hello, and I'll stop and say quick prayer for hello. My dad, when he was up, I lived in the Chicagoland area, and my mom and dad both had to. My mom went to get her cancer stuff done at one of the local big hospitals there, and they live in Southern Illinois, and I lived in Chicago. And my dad was sitting on the bench, and my dad's not used to the city. He's a country boy. And the lady come up and to him and is like, "Do you mind if I pray with you?" And and he's like, very nervous about it. And he's like, "I really like that," but because he was waiting on my mom to get out of surgery. So the first time that happened to my dad, he was like, "What do I do here?" Because he kind of took my guidance in the city, um, because there are a lot of things that happen in the city. People come up to you and stuff. And I was like, "No, it's fine. Go ahead, Dad." And because he just said that no. He never rode a train until I moved to Chicago. He'd never been on a train. Okay? He'd been on a horse, but no train. The other lady said Patrick should have no contact. You know what I'm saying? Been to a homecoming parade. Well, that's awesome. It's okay. Yeah, no time here. Yeah, that's what is being said. But I'll have to. I guess we'll have to go and pull the damn. I'll have to go do some recording and I'll upload it as a short. And if we find it, so put your notifications on and stuff. So if I do find where either Betty, somebody said that they were not to have contact, and I can't remember. I thought Patrick said it. Let's look on Patrick's Facebook real quick, guys. I thought he said he wasn't something. Boy, I just cannot remember. Does anybody remember? Well, let's just go here and look. If you hit Patrick's thing, it should show you anything that he's posted, not everybody else what they've posted. It might be days ago, though. I thought it was in a video for some reason. But some of these are down now. Some of these are missing. Oh, let's re-listen to September 22nd. Well, this is like 25 minutes long. Holy shit. Maybe it's in here. We'll have to go back and find stuff unless someone knows about it in the chat. I think you are sassy, truth teller, pure heart. Oh, thank you. It was a mod who said it? Okay. Okay, got it. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. It was posted that he couldn't speak about it. I got yeah, that's right. We don't have to listen to it. That's right. I remember it now. Mm-hmm. 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 I remember it. And if I look around, I may have took a screenshot of it. I take a screenshot of a lot of things and I have it in my phone. And if I do have it in my phone, then I will definitely post it as a short or something. So we can go back as reference. We can go back to we have reference points around here. Oh, thanks. Make sure you hit that like too. Don't be cheap. It's free. Hit the like. Jeez. You took a screenshot. So you have a screenshot of it, Pam? He commented a little bit ago on Larry video and says not true. Oh, well, let's go back and watch it. Did we miss it? A lot of times I get in the chat. Let's go back and listen. Oh, yeah, let's go back. Shit, let's go back up here. Pam's got good listening ears. Pam, make sure you stick around and keep us on damn right path. Okay, let me bring it back up. Put it on pause. Pam is keeping us. I love the chat. They're keeping us honest. Okay.
I come down here, Larry, to get some things straightened up. So everything that I'm seeing on my Facebook is people asking me questions as if I put a camera or something.
Let me go back and make sure. Is it in this one, honey? Where did BJ post that from? It's down in the comments. Okay. Down in the comments. Remember someone was walking me through something one time on here. It was terrible. But she gave good direction. It was me. So I guess he's gonna post it again. Well, he said he's gonna post the rest of the video because you know how it wasn't. It was like not all of the video. So I guess we'll wait for that. Well, I'll get it. Yeah, there's a lot of comments now. Holy shit. I'll never find it. Holy shit. It's a lot of comments. Okay, I'll go to my email. Just so you guys know, whenever I'm looking for something and you see the screen moving, I can't see what's in StreamYard, so it's not like I'm ignoring the chat. It's I'm on the back end of YouTube and StreamYard, so I cannot see what's being posted in the chat. So that's why I was like, I try to tell you, and if it rolls up and more people chat, then I can't see it um, unless I roll up. So I'm not trying to look for your information. It's that I couldn't see it. Okay, here we go. Oh, this one. Okay, I'll share it. I hit the link. Share this instead. Go out of my email so I don't accidentally show anybody's stuff. All right. Are we sharing it? Here we go. There we are.
am, and I don't like to appreciate what people put out there, even Patrick and Eric. Most of it, all that are damn lies the way they done. They come in, got our brother, sister, and my nephew took it out of the house, and I don't like that. And I tried my best to try to get them back, everything, and people coming out of town come here and try to tell us what to do. And I don't appreciate that. And we have got a woman from North Carolina who's come up this weekend and tell us what was try to build a house and try to tell me we don't own this part of the land property where we got the trailer at. She told me it went to a CDL this morning. She said we don't own it. And I was looking for the OD. I found it when I was going through some paperwork. I found the OD. It's my mom, dad's names on it. And some you can read and some you can't. Because it's old paper. It is. My dad bought the house in '59, I think. And when they got up, the deed made up, on there, it was '69 when they handed it to my dad. The guy people my dad bought the house off of. And we've been here, living here ever since in '59. I moved up here when I was a little kid, I guess about 3, 4 years old. And I was raised here until I got 19. I got married, left home, and my wife fell in love up in the mountain. I brought her.
So I think it's in here in some of these messages. So I'll have to go and look for it. Larry's going by a piece of paper. There's a survey that should determine the property lines. Yeah, he I think he's misunderstanding. To be honest with you guys, I think he's misunderstanding. And that's just my opinion, and I could be completely wrong. You know what I mean? But I think he's really. I think it was a troll, so bye bye. And if not, they can email me. Yeah, he's misunderstanding. He definitely is. But, you know, wow. And it's crazy. But I think I'm going to find it and clip it so we can have it. So if people ask those questions again, we will freaking know. You know what I mean? Mm, there it is. Oh, where am I? All right. So yeah. All right, guys. I've been on here most damn 3 hours. I want to say I appreciate you guys for coming over and hanging out with me. And if something breaks out, I'm gonna go over here and put some Vicks in this damn Vicks vapor thing and lay down because I think I'm getting a cold. And if something happens, I'll come back on for an emergency live. Or I might try to do one from the bed. Be like, I'm going live from the bed. But we're going to keep up on it because I think it's about to be a showdown between those three people, Patrick, Sonny, and the Brian guy. I think it's about to be a showdown at the Golden Corral. Larry doesn't know about LLC or back to. I know it, Donna G. It's sad because I think he's just misunderstanding the paperwork. Poor guy. Thank you, Lady K and Mods. Hope you have a great night. Leave it to Beezer. It's always a pleasure, honey. And brutally honest, I'm going to work on that Sunyo thing so we can make us a damn cat song about Cooter Brown and his balls. All right? Damn it. I tried. I did it on my Google Chrome, and the damn thing, um, it wouldn't. I still want to figure it out. I downloaded it on my Google Chromebook because I have the Google Play Store on there, and it just won't. So I got to get this Google Chromebook and see what I got to do. Uh, no, I don't understand. I'm messing with it right now, but I'm gonna try to figure it out so we can. Um, we gotta have our song. Cooter Brown deserves a damn song for himself. Hell, he lost these balls. He lost his leg. He's been going through life with the name Cooter Brown. He definitely deserves a damn song. For the love of God. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Make sure you take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Wash your damn hands after you use the bathroom. For the love of God, your mother taught you better.